It's Ronnie, just in case you never know. Hey yo, listen up. Right now you're tuned in to my 2 cents podcast with TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel saying, love you girl, do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games. TU-LOX'S not play games. Check it out.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888, and also to get direct access to the updated merchandise, you can simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. Them fully auto. Still a reminder item, check out Curly Lock's book, Planet Hurt. Available on all digital platforms. Available in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com.
Yeah. Let me tell you what. Mankind are evil. This a no rum can't make we reason. Watch the spiff, it might season. And next thing, me nah no secret. From me tell you me as it you might leak it. Me a good girl but me no nice. Why? Dirty friend try kill me twice. At least I hype a bona viper, me a real survivor. Well if you hear tweet, hold a nine.
That bad artist that when I see on the screen right now, she named Felicia Gooden, aka Lisa Hype. She still a do it. Me a run through the gram and me buck up into that tune, and trust me, I one of the baddest song this a road, because everybody have that one dirty mind friend, that one dirty heart friend there, when I want to see them reach nowhere in her life. You see me I say? And although she generalizing at the chorus and say she not like people, I know say have good people and bad people. That song is still one of the baddest songs on the road. When your last lyrics are right, yes, right there. Lisa Hype shows that she never did at the back of the class when she in Gaza. So the people them out there still know a bad song when they don't hear it. Because you know nowadays everything turned back way. When you go on over Lisa Hype, Viva, go support the thing and make sure you know say a TU-LOX'S. Say no. See? Alright, so congratulations are in order for dancehall artist Sirani when his No Games single released in 2008. Sirani believed it would have connected with music lovers. 14 years later, it continues to resonate with new audiences as it was certified platinum by the British phonographic industry last Friday. The song exceeded sales of more than 600,000 units. Hope the young artists them take notes at that one day. The song was done in 2008. You understand? And the way the thing turned back way now, people are fear go retro for good music, and that not look good. That means more work needs to be done. And when I tell you them say them can't do it, but just I tell you them do it good. Alright, straight into the episode. See? Now, one of America's biggest, most well-renowned celebrities, seeing him go on an interview, and as usual, his mouth put him in a problem. See, that celebrity's name, may I change it today. May I call him Kanye, because the way all the thing serious, everybody are drop him off of everything. And according to some videos where I see, I'm not sure, but for precaution, me I go call him Kanye. See? No one then a 1 and 2 Kanye might slip out. So you go. Me edit that. So basically, Kanye is pointing fingers at the Jewish community and trying to hold them responsible for all of the bullshit, basically, where go under the music and movie industry, basically. It's a whole wide range of things him cover. And me I gonna knock it down today and go to my 2 cents on that. See, now, after I make him comments, him anti-Semitic comments towards the specific community where me I telling about. See, he was dropped from every single soul, as we say. Everybody drop him based on the fact say him voice him opinion. Now, one would I hear that word and just look on it loosely. Opinion. Now, in a world where them tell us who democracy, this, that, rate, self-expression, all these fake things where them throw at you for making you believe so you have an opinion, for making you believe so you have a voice. This incident shows clearly so nobody no have an opinion again. You don't actually believe the freedom of speech. You don't actually believe so you're not free. We are not. This is one of the richest man in the world. Just discover say with all that money, he's a puppet. What them fight for the most in the United States of America? Freedom of speech, self-expression. But yet still you have certain groups where you can't say certain things. But when they be that show me say you don't have freedom of speech and freedom of expression and this is right and that the right, them they telling you. Say you have certain groups so you can't talk about, them they telling you. Say you have certain people where you pull all strings and the rest of where you puppet, them they telling you. Them never telling you that. So basically that contradict the self-expression and the democracy what them tell you so we have. Now, we all know how Kanye is set up already. Kanye is a man where you can't take him serious because this minute him say something and it makes so much sense. You're ready for march out with him. Then in a 5-minute time, him put him foot in his mouth. And even though Kanye is a man where him talk something will make you can't take him serious. See, more time him talk something and you realize say that same mad boy where chat so much for you last week. You know so enough of the things them where him talk contain value. Now, see the side here Kanye what we think make most people like him. See, Kanye is a man and I take nothing serious. Look on that picture. You see that? The man that take nothing serious. Adidas drop the man and the man. Look at the man about. That youth a star. That brother, yo, we can't no star. Kanye are the greatest. I remember me telling you, for everybody who thinks that Kanye gonna mash up because of this, Kanye are gonna get 10 times better because his mind unlocked. And when your mind unlocked to a regular basic mind, you look mad. But Kanye are gonna use the facts there. Him have all this knowledge and triple that $1 billion there. You know watch and see. Now let me ask you something. You know the same rappers like Kanye and the whole of the rapper them for years promote all kind of fuckery on the media. I want to play it. Play it on every station. Every radio station rotate when them a promote violence in the black community, drug selling in the black community. Every single thing that can make the black community crumble was promoted and is still being promoted. How they never drop them time there? Every rapper. How they never drop them off of them labels? How they never kick them? Because the rubbish where them a sing about a part of an agenda. All Cardi B them and them gyal there. It's a special dungeon them for going for what them do to them gyal. How they never drop them? You know, endorse them. When them the music videos I promote all kind of nastiness in them video, they only never have a problem. You know why? Because it affects the black community more than every other community. Because every other community and ethnic group more rooted and more firmer in them religious or cultural belief. So all along when I tell me say, you never know say Kanye I want loose cannon. My mouth that's a run so Kanye mouth grease. Remember, somebody will take antidepressants clinically mad. And that's a fact. And you sign a madman. You sign somebody who is clinically mad to your label, to your company. And then you expect say, everything I go run smooth after that. Are the unpredictable element that Kanye make him dangerous to them type of people, you know? Because when them can't predict you, they know that someone who is unpredictable is often uncontrollable. Everything did alright, and still did a work with him. When he basically said George Floyd with a police foot in his neck himself. How come I never find a problem them time there? Explain that to me. These are the things when I make no sense. Alright. If you don't think I lie, me I tell. Watch out there.
I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary.
No, that was 1 year saying George Floyd overdose. When him fully well knows that the entire world saw what happened with George Floyd. See? And if you don't think my soul lie again, watch the next video.
Then there was that thing West said about slavery.
When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
That was the comment that crossed the line for at least one TMZ staffer.
We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. And brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
You know, so me get exactly what Kanye I tried to say this a while ago. The man basically I said the same thing with me as I say in the show them. See? One plantation, 300 slaves, one slave master and his wife, and 4 or 5 overseer. Of course, you don't think so them slave there. Know within themselves. So them can overpower them 7 people with these. But guess what? The slave them did have the ability to know say if we overpower them and we take the plantation, do you think the rest of white man them will live all over America and wherever else we are slaves? I go just allow we make we live on a plantation in peace. We not on a ship after we done commit there and overthrow the oppressor. Where the ship them we go straight back to Africa so them people here can leave us alone because now we in a different environment. Or we can just reach back to Africa and regroup and plan if them come back again and try for slavery. How would I do that? Where was the organization from them time there till now? Black people lack organization. There was no organization. Marcus tried to organize with. I want to see what I do with him. Malcolm X tried to organize with. Guess who killed him? So one of the main things we hold on black people is our inability to organize. Those slaves will decide to face the harsh reality of them circumstances. Them will endure all of that just so we could live. And them make it so free. And them make your ancestors live so you could have born to become a billionaire. Don't you think that it's a disrespect to the memory of your ancestors for all of the horrors where slavery inflict power mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually? Wasn't he disrespecting that memory when he met them that day? So how come there was no black organizations would just get up and drop him from something? Now, do I blame the Jews for dropping him? No. When we want uno to use this and say is that the Jews care about the Jews. The whites care about the whites. The Chinese care about the Chinese. Do we blame people for having, I'm telling all a while, you know, we mix up racism with race pride. Black people are the only race on earth when I have no race pride. Black people are the only race on earth where tear down one another constantly. And you know why black people keep that frame of mind here? Because there's always an excuse not to change. And we them slave for how much years, and slavery was the worst thing we reach any race. Let me tell you, one of the worst thing we ever reach any race. And are black people that reach. Black people are the only race we go through terrible atrocities and manage to come back, come inflict the same or even worse atrocities upon them own race. Own brother and sister. Congratulations. You and the slave master, no different. Check the crime rate in Jamaica. Who are kill so much people? And by people I mean man and woman. Who are kill so much people? Oh, are the white people them around the country? The 20% are them dress up in a ski mask and I drive all about and do drive by them. Are them start make money and buy them and give the youth them in them community if they go kill off themselves. Are the uptown people them? Are the government do that? Are politicians them do that? The man them now, me deem them worse than the politician. Because why? It is within the nature of the politician to be evil and dreadful and wicked. And buy guns and send them to go kill off on themselves. But you know worse than the politician because you know make your own money now. And guess what you do? You know buy the same set of them. And the atrocities when I send go commit, even more terrible than what any politician in the country ever send go do. Violence is to go on here and there for secure 2 votes. What is the reason behind full of violence? A vote and all up. When all up? Somehow the send go shoot a man simple because him get some new clothes, brother. So who are the fool in that equation here? Black people. Black people went on to become even 10 times, 100 times more oppressive to black people more than any slave master, any politician. Congratulations. Now, most of we don't understand how these organizations or most of the musicians them and the actors them sign up to operate. The first thing what them always do, when they tell me, them have a campaign for discredit you. And one of the main, the number one thing what them do for discredit you is to put it on the road as if to say, you're crazy. So once that is out, and you're deemed crazy, of unsound mind, nothing you say will be taken seriously in the world of law. Nothing. So no matter how Kanye sounds sensible, the fact say he's deemed as a madman, or the first thing I'll come up in the conversation, and the fact say them think him mad will override any value in an argument. See? Back in the 70s, Bob Marley mad, you know? Because he made attack some things where nobody now say. Everybody use fear and help spread the fucker from them time there. Because them a coward. And Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, my idol, Malcolm X, people like that, did brave enough to go against the status quo and talk the truth regardless of the circumstance that might come. Guess what them call Bob Marley today? Prophet. Guess how them deal with Marcus? Like he never had a fault. When Marcus was around, they ridiculed the fuck out of him. Marcus died of a broken heart. Malcolm X had the most intelligent thing enough people ever say. Because when you're gone, you're no longer deemed a threat. Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. If you think the enslavement of the physical body did wicked, uno check what go on now with the enslavement of the mind. These people were so upset when slavery abolished that them decide to go back to the drawing board. Because them know, say anyhow them try to implement any form of physical slavery again, you have revolutions of biblical proportion. So you know what them do? Matter of fact, when you try to use your knowledge and what you learn and what you think for freedom, the slave them a cost you. One time a house slave alone cost you, you know? Now every slave a cost you. Every slave, aka sheep. When you try to tell them that I'm a technological slave. How come? When the rapper them especially put the word nigga in every song, I mean live to see almost every black person on the face of the earth accepting of being called nigga, using the term nigga lightly, as if to say the origination of the word never derived from unfavorable circumstances. Alright, this is the part of the show name Mad Comparison, because from the whole thing start, all me can hear is how mad Kanye is. See? So we are going to do a mad comparison. I'm going to talk about my Jamaican audience now. See? Jamaica have its own marketing genius. His name L.A. Lewis. And from the day I know L.A. Lewis, if me hear him chat sensible things, 2 times enough. But everybody seems to love L.A. Lewis. Me never ever know say people hate Kanye West till this specific incident. Yeah. Me never know say Jamaican people know mad people different. So them get suddenly so self-righteous and them can just suddenly pick out when a madness and when a entertainment. If you ask me, Kanye probably entertain me. And the same thing him do like what L.A. Lewis do. Remember L.A. Lewis do similar things, you know. L.A. Lewis now this Andrew Holness and everybody in a parliament for months. So I'm going to ask you again, how is it that Kanye is mad, but L.A. Lewis is entertaining? Homework that me I go now. Now I'm going to show you how that music business go. See? Now, when you talk about sign over your soul and everything, I hope people try to ridicule it, try to make it look like, oh, there is no such thing, this, that. And I like one time these companies approach them, tell us, all right, the sign over soul line over there, so the fight against us line over there, so no choice now in there. Matter of fact, when you go, you don't see no devil, you see angels. Peer people will smile with a very dangerous weapon named a pen. So as soon as you sign over, and like as you sign, them say, all right, we catch you. First thing what them do is, them give you every single thing what you ever dream of. All the money, all the wealth, everything, your #1 albums, one behind one another. See? So you know what that do? When them decide now, so them will control all aspects of your life. You can't refuse, you know, because you already taste the honey and you like it. If you don't think I lie, watch this.
Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress, at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, why all these brothers got to wear a dress? This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. Now, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then, like, the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then... wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? This is, oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. Guy comes back 10 minutes later, the whole new scene. Hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast? You know, it's like, so you got to take a stand.
So your leaving was you taking a stand.
Wanna say how that? Him named Dave Chappelle. One of the biggest comedian in the United States of America. Matter of fact, the biggest comedian in the world. To me. You see what that? The man walk away from a $50 million deal. Now obviously I can't show every clip where I explain why he did it. But do you guys actually believe that them thing an accident? The man just dumb enough to just get up and walk away left 50 million US. And when he walk away, what happened to him? Oh, them say my man. Okay, that the media they telling you. The man will come back after him run away to Africa go stay. The man will come back and go up on Oprah go do an interview. He may look like he mad too, no? A lot of people might look on the fact say some people want Dave Chappelle for wear a dress as insignificant. But may I go back to one of my quotes. Anything that has an effect on your emotions will have an effect on your actions. So nobody come go on like say, oh, it's just a simple little dress and this and that and yada. The thing way more serious than that. Sometimes we have to stand up. Dave Chappelle decided, say nah wear no dress because he knows his influence and he also knows their intent. Because when they want him wear the dress, they might tell him say it's all in the name of comedy. But he knew that it's all in the name of an agenda. He knew that. So can you remember, you know, when you come out here, you get a joke, them in your dress and everything, enough of them look on it like it's innocent. Come just there say no one dress and people find that dress thing, that men in dress, funny. So them just chuck it up to comedy. When really and truly, the visual, when you experience the visual and add that to subliminal, are one of the biggest contribution to making robots and sheep you ever see in your life. And Dave Chappelle know that. And he decided to be a man of his own mind. He refused to be controlled. We'll go back to opinion again. In his opinion, man not for wear dress. And guess what happened to him? He was ridiculed. in the media by these people for not wanting to wear a dress. I mean, no find in the comment section, I'm going to say, oh, that don't make no sense. Just one dress. All me put on 3 dress. That's you. You're weak. You're a waste man, bruv. Dave Chappelle decides I'm going to be a man. And him now portray the wrong image to him, to the world. And he refused to wear the dress. And they kept raising that money. I'm still refused. I'm going to show no money. Go to the world. Look on this.
Definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You know, for me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so you know, I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look good doing it.
Not that was a dress, but I was like, no, I'm gonna look stupid. You know, at the end of the day, you got to know that you're a brand. Yeah. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
We've been robbed.
You know, say all those weak men. You hear all Kevin fat. I talk like him tough in the first. When you look, 5 minutes late, you're.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
I am that. This thing where them control him, I have to do every single thing what them say. It's real. Some of them people, yeah, you have to forgive them. Because a trap them set for them. Glue trap. That they want to catch you and you're still alive. And that hold most of them star. But them couldn't hold Dave Chappelle. So do you know what them do? Them try to ridicule. But Dave Chappelle persona larger than life. And him run away. And him stand up. And him be a man. And him come back. I basically double the amount he make since him come back. So you see how important it is to retain your own mind. And have something where you believe in it. Because he who stands for nothing fall for anything. Malcolm X. I feel like Kanye reveling in madness and the facts that them put it out there like him mad. Just so him can talk the things them plain. You know what I mean? I feel like him the right between madness and sensible. Right now, I make them meet the two of them. Do not discard Kanye and things that him not have value in the things that I must say. Him have value in a whole heap of things I must say. If you think I joke, look on this.
Luther King didn't get killed because of I had a dream. He had something else he was going to talk about, black empowerment, economic empowerment. When I did the Forbes and I showed them the $890 million receipt and they still didn't say billionaire, they don't want us to know that we can buy land. They don't want us to have the 100% ownership. And the reason why I say these things out loud in this way is so I won't be killed. I said it out loud already. This is what. But last year, I was killed by the press for having a difference. Not having a difference in opinion, for having an opinion. When y'all read the headlines, Kanye's crazy, this is that, this, that. It's like 1 in 3 African Americans are in jail. And all the celebrities are in jail also. Because they can't say nothing. They have no opinion. They're so scared.
Now what else me need to say? After the same man when enjoy saying he's crazy, say something so sensible. You know why enough people right now are killing him? Because them prefer the crazy side. The side where make him seem insignificant. The side where make fit them insignificant life feel better. No matter how sensible that video that we just play is, it will never seem like Kanye have sense to a lot of people. I've seen him talk some crazy shit. Even me have to shake me and I said, brother, I'm mad. But see the man just explain everything then. Him just said the thing them guys. Him not want them. Kill him. So you know him though? Him hug up the craziness along with the wisdom. So you can't know which side him depend. So who know wisdom will learn from that wisdom. And who love the little fuck and the entertainment can hold on to the craziness. So the man at the boat, him a multitask.